by the Spriggans. Well, the gypsies ran and ran all through the night. They ducked under branches. They hopped over puddles. Meanwhile, the Spriggans were lining up outside of the palace gate, standing shoulder to shoulder. They were sharpening their swords on their shields and waiting for Ludvina. Ludvina ran forward. She unlocked the palace gates. The gypsies reached the back. They called, "Wake up, wake up, wake up, knights!" The knights woke up. They drew their swords, and instead of the Spriggans rushing in, the knights rushed out.
Oh, here goes Malaya.
And when the gypsies saw that the knights were outnumbered, they grabbed their vegetables, they ran forward, and started popping the Spriggans on top of their heads. And there was a terrible battle right there in the courtyard. Sometimes it seemed as though the Spriggans were winning, and sometimes as though the knights were winning. There was no way to know who was going to win the battle. The animals realized that that battle might last forever, and they went running over to the king. "Where's the queen? Animals, go to the queen! You've got to wake her up, see if she can do something!" They tugged on her sleeves. "Your Majesty, you've got to wake up! There's a battle!" The queen woke up. She said, "Animals, come with me!" And they ran over to the king's bedside. Your Majesty, you've got to wake up! There's a battle outside!" But the king waved them away. "Go away! Can't you see I'm sad?" The queen put her hands on her hips. She said, "You've been sad for 16 years now, king. It's time you did something. Animals, grab this side of the blanket." All the animals and the queen grabbed the blanket. They gave it a yank and they rolled the king out of bed with a kerplop. And he was furious. The king ran down to the center of the battlefield. He threw his hands up over his head and cried, "Everyone, stop!" And they all froze in the silliest positions imaginable. Oh, much sillier than that. The king marched to the center of the courtyard. "I demand an explanation!" Everybody was so terrified, they took 3 steps away from the king. And he turned and saw Ludvina standing at the back. "Ludvina, get over here. I want to know what's going on this minute." Ludvina ran over, and she stood there shuffling her feet up. You see, Your Highness, Daddy, you see what happened is that the gypsies, the gypsies were coming here to finish you off, and the Spriggans and I came to save you. Isn't that right, Spriggans? All the Spriggans, "Oh yeah, that's definitely what happened now. But then the gypsy princess ran up to the king waving her hands. "Your Majesty, that's not true. It was the Spriggans that came to finish you off, and the gypsies and I that came to save you, and what's more, Ludvina is not your real daughter." Oh. The king's jaw dropped open in amazement, and he began to stare at the gypsy princess. "One of you is surely telling me a lie. I shall stand judgment here in this courtyard. Everyone, take 2 steps backward and sit down." They'd never seen the king so angry. "Except you, gypsy princess, and you, Ludvina." Everybody sat down right there on the edge of the courtyard, and the king began to stare back and forth. First at Ludvina, and then at the gypsy princess. Then at Ludvina, and then at the gypsy princess. Back